Hello everyone, BioWare here. Welcome back to Mass Effect 2. We just broke into the Shadow Broker's ship. And he's sending some enemies over to us. It took a while to get through the door, but we made it through. And now Liara is one step closer to getting her friend back. More engineers of the Shadow Broker up ahead, and overload into a singularity should take this guy off the ground. But not before he sends in the ball. Did you see that rocket launcher dodge? Not once, but twice. Let's go. Oh, God. Sit down. Go away. More enemies around the corner. Hopefully my squad is moving up. Indeed, they are. This looks like a decent singularity option. Let's concuss the guy in front of us. Singularity, the one in the back. And then I'll freeze him just for good measure. See you later, bud. Sit the fuck down. Another freeze going out as... Whoa! Help! Help! Who's the biggest threat here? Vanguard gets the ball. Just barely dodging that rocket as well. It seems the Shadow Broker has a lot of money to pay for his own little private army over here. This is ridiculous. The Vanguard is pretty weak to my auto pistol. So we'll shred right through that barrier, hit her with a concussion, send her down to the ground, and I'll follow up with a freeze. So nothing else fishy happens here. Another freeze around the corner. All right, you guys got to be running out of enemies sometime soon. Literally every time I take a corner, there's another one. Yo, there has to be something good down here. Come on, where is it? Nothing to interact with? Ah.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farren.
Heading toward the prison block. Okay, I hope we find your friend fast. Stairs up to the right side. Very long hallways here. A Vanguard that doesn't notice us yet. We're gonna ball. Concuss. Singularity on the guy. Was that an elevator or was that just a locked door? Freeze.
Watch for drone.
Enemy biotics on the field.
Ball, help! Ball, quick! I can't move. I'm stunned. I was gonna flank them on the left side, but it looks like they were one step ahead of me. Let's concuss that guy. I'm also gonna freeze him while he's on the ground. He's definitely not gonna be effective in this fight any longer. Checking left, another freeze going out. More Shadow Broker guards on the right-hand side. Looks like this door's locked. It's not because we're in combat, right? It's just locked, right? Good job clearing these dudes out. Here's another freeze just to stop him in his tracks. I got a terminal. The terminal just gave me 4,000 credits. I think I just robbed the Shadow Broker. Easy door to hack. I'll be through in no time flat. We're in. Oh, that's her friend.
Farren.
He's moving.
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Oh!
Farren.
The broker trapped him.
I thought this looked too easy.
This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to central operations.
We're all leaving. What? How do you... I mean, I feel like we should just kind of go.
Tell us where to go.
Central operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farren.
We're gonna take him fucking down.
I want all teams to outpost C.
He even used voices. He uses voice modulation on his own ship. Vanguard left side. I did manage to grab some Medi-Gel before she hit me with whatever that was. Let's send in the ball just to distract her. Concuss that guy on the right. Actually hit singularity on accident. One freeze here. Another freeze here. Another freeze here. Dude, we're really getting into a rhythm with this party. I'm really enjoying it. I tried to freeze. I don't think it went around the corner. My health extremely low, but I'm not afraid. Oh my God, we're literally one health. What the shepherd fears no man. A little bit deeper into the ship. We just opened the door, went up some stairs. Yeah, you got to work on your cable management in here. He's gonna flashbang right away. Well, how's that freeze taste, my dude? Man, that's satisfying. I have heard that freeze is much less effective on higher difficulties in this game because most enemies come with armor, barrier, or shields, and you have to get through those first. So I think that's one reason. Oh, I'm trying to just use it as often as I can. Is this the Shadow Broker? Is anyone going to talk?
Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Oh, his voice isn't modulated. What the ship it doesn't back down.
Not reckless, just determined. Ask your Asari Spectre about that.
Vasir was expendable. All her death cost me was time.
Expendable like Farren?
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farren betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Your allies are monsters. You're finished, or let him go. I don't know, dude. Saying you're finished feels kind of cool in this situation. By the way, I've never done this quest. I definitely would remember what this guy looked like. The Shadow Broker is a legend in this game, and being face to face with him is really cool. Unless this is another pawn or a deception, I could see that happening.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption.
All right, let him fucking go.
Be smart. Let Farren walk out with us.
You won't be walking out at all.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel Tassoni. Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
How tall is he? I don't know why my cutscenes are always so quiet, but I try to do my best of boosting those in post-production as best as I can. Like, imagine if that roar was as bellowing as his normal voice. That'd be so cool. Well, it looks like it's just us versus the Shadow Broker. Liara brought up some really interesting points there. So he has shields, armor, and health. We're going to send in the combat drone. I'm going to check my weapon one more time. Effective against shields and barriers. So we're going to swap over to our collector rifle. He doesn't seem super interested in the ball behind him, but motherfucker, you are getting... It's less effective against armor, right? I'm still eating through it. This might be the easiest fight of my life. Oh, hold on. It stopped.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now!
Am I gonna fucking punch him to death? Hold on. Let's send in the drone. Get out of here! Oh, back to full shields. He actually has a shield at his side now as well. I don't think the flashbang will work while he still has shields, but I'm going to throw it out anyway. Looks like it did stun him momentarily. We may just have to go into overload mode here. The automatic pistol does break shields pretty well, but he breaks my shields pretty well. I should be able to use a Medigel to get Archangel up. That's all I'm saying. The ball turned him around to face the other way. We're swapping over to the heavy pistol now. Ball one more time to get his attention. Now we're just going to send in flares and shoot him right in the fucking spine. After I reload. Oh, I think you should turn around and look at that ball over there. Dude.
Quick, while he's vulnerable.
Melee attack! Melee attack! Quick! Quick, quick, quick! Go!
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Oh, is that gathering electricity? I was going to say XP. If I can get him back into that shield state again. Okay, I got to be honest. I'm actually kind of running low on ammunition here. We're going to ball to get his attention. Shoot him in the spine. Overload. Shoot him in the spine. Come on, almost. Can I overload his shield and break it? It looks like it may have been glowing slightly more red. Back to the heavy pistol. Fire in the hole. Man, reloading after 6 shots is rough. Almost, come on.
We've got him.
Got him. I don't know how I got there, but I'm not going to question it.
Liara, now!
He just walks through this guy's ashes, basically. Liara, you might be a badass. Thank you. Hey, Archangel. I love calling him that for some reason. I was going to say we still need to cut the power, but it looks like we're doing that in the cutscene. Whoa.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
Wait, is she gonna be the Shadow Broker now? Or is she breaking it all down?
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I will
Holy
assess
shit.
operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, it does pay to have someone on the inside. This is a pretty dangerous endeavor she just jumped headfirst into, though. I actually like both of these options, and I'm gonna pick the top one just so I should get some more dialogue here.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
What's going on?
It's over. It's finally. For 2 years.
Hey, it's okay. Bring it in. It's all right.
It's all right.
I spent 2 years mourning you and Farren. And now I've got you both back. Let's see what we've got. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What have we got?
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farren, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Brokers network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
I mean, I like Liara. We were never really romantically involved. I mean, we were going to head that direction, I think. It just, you know, we ran out of time, you know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't just work out. I am going to miss her, though. He's a great addition to the party, as we've seen throughout these last few episodes, as we've been pursuing the Shadow Broker. Her biotics are incredibly strong.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open.
Shadow Broker doors. Gotta get used to that. You know, it would be fun to go...
Thank you, Shepard. For everything.
Yo, thank you. It would be really fun to go back to the Citadel and talk to that Volus who worked for the Shadow Broker. You know the one I'm talking about? Hey, you heard from the Shadow Broker recently? Wow, what a phenomenal mission. Really, really good. Where am I right now? Exit to Normandy?
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Oh, will do. Oh, am I just right outside the office? You have your own ball now?
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
He really never thought anyone was gonna get inside. That's incredibly stupid. For such a brilliant person, obviously, to be pulling all these strings, that's so stupid. Investment opportunities. A pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the Terminus system in preparation for a raid on the outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. Yes, definitely. Are you sure you want to fund this mission? What's the downside? It's just $1,000, yes. The CERTA Foundation can't start tests on promising new antibiotics because of accidentally misfiled paperwork. User contact to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Well, if it was just filed on accident, there's no harm in fixing that, right? A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign. Is it our boy? Get him out of there, dude. Just reward. Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production facility on the planet Curvo. Tip off the planetary authorities about this facility in exchange for half of the credits seized during the raid. Well, this was all really cheap. That's really cool. So, because I don't remember this mission at all, I'm assuming it's DLC. And, ooh, a new ship model. I'm also assuming that those missions that we picked up were part of the DLC bundle. When this game originally released, like TLC in games was pretty new. So sometimes you got something of incredibly little value, and sometimes you got something like this that was a kick-ass mission with also missions leading up after this. Dossier. Cerberus officer, efficient, ruthless, obsessed with human dominance, possible recruitment candidate after elusive man's assassination and destruction of Cerberus. So this is what the Shadow Broker had on all of our companions. Professor, previously attached to Solarian Special Task Group, impressive credentials, modification of genophage reestablishment at a 99.9% death rate among Krogan births, currently working for Shepard, obvious atonement attempt. I'm going to read all of these. I think this is really interesting. Jacob Taylor, ex-Alliance soldier, biotic training despite solid service history, clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing the element of personality. Subject 0, abnormal biotic powers. Archived combat footage compares favorably with Pragia facility expected results. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. Zaid, Blue Suns founder, lost leadership of the Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. High mission success rate even after near-death experience. Has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadow Broker in these missions is withheld. Yaris, former CSEC officer, exceptional tactical and team building skills, leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard. Unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Oh, very interesting. Skilled break and enter specialist, sentimental, impulsive risk taker. Investigate lover's death in connection to the Alliance scandal. And last but not least, no, I could still go. Okay. Grunt, Okir's vat bred prototype. Threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but leak knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Solarian Special Task Group. So he was trying to get this guy killed. Cerberus is a rogue agency for advancement of humanity, founded in 2157, active in both the Citadel and Terminus space. Strong human supremacist overtones, classified as a terrorist threat by both the System Alliance and the Citadel Council. The loss of credits due to the elusive man's direct interference in recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by the data gathered by the Lazarus Project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed 1 year post-resurrection. Captain Bailey, this is the guy who let us get through security easier back on the Citadel. CSEC captain, survivor of the Reaper attack on the Citadel, prefers dealing with the Zakara Ward criminal element off the record. Ample blackmail material. Arya from the Omega station, de facto leader of Omega. Oh. 3 centuries of commando experience, aloof, paranoid, excellent organization and management skills. Captain David Anderson. Captain Anderson is a rejected Spectre candidate, closely working relationship with Commander Shepard before destruction of Normandy SR1. Monitor communications for renewed contact with Shepard, so he must know that we were in contact with each other. Admiral Hackett. This is the guy who gets in contact with us for missions fairly often. Commanding officer of the Alliance Navy 5th Fleet. Worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR1. A deep cover operative, is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Can I tell him that? Oh, wow. You can go even in more depth with all of this. This is cool. The Shadow Broker classified. Per your request, we've landed on the Yag homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. We actually had to kill several of them before this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more trackable. I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we could tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes like most Krogan. The ones we've got learning nearly as fast as a Solarian. He could be more dangerous than you realize. Wow. This is really neat. What a cool terminal. It feels good to be able to read most of that without having to edit. Usually when I read a lot of stuff in games, I stumble over a lot of the words and then just try to make it fit right. Will allow you to redistribute the ability points of your selected character. Oh, so we can respec here if we wanted to. That's awesome. We have an armor locker in the back as well as a research thing over on this side. This is almost like a forward base here. This is crazy.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
You'll be careful.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He knew you weren't lying about your visions of the Prothean beacon. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Man, that's crazy.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farren doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
Yeah.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
It's none of my business. But I kind of want to know.
So, you and Farren?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
It's very mature of you.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Yeah, let's do that sometime.
Sounds good. Next time I come down, it's a date.
I'm looking forward to it.
Aww. Walter Shepard was so proud. Hey, my dude, you okay?
It's nearly time to...
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farren. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
How you feeling, my dude?
How are you holding up, Farren?
I'll be all right. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair.
Oh, that's good.
Squirrel can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How do you feel about this drone?
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
So, is there anything going on between you and Liara?
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How do you feel about her being the broker?
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, Farren. I'm glad you're not being tortured anymore. That seems like absolute hell, my dude.
Take it easy, Farren.
Thanks.
Thanks for the handshake. Losing my voice already, and I only recorded 2 episodes today.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Aria Talok, Omega.
Oh. Let's see it. Next.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
Jamming out. Okay.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
You pep talking himself in the bathroom? Dude, this seems really creepy.
Citadel.
Udina. Yeah, what a piece of shit.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
Ooh, looks like someone's had a few drinks next to him.
David Anderson, Citadel.
Why are we watching all this stuff?
Praetor Gavorn, Omega.
He's killing Vulcan. I don't think they're actually called Vulcan.
Al-Jilani, Citadel. Keeper 20, Citadel.
Did the Keeper just kill a Krogan? Or did he walk right by?
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
Is that a picture of Liara? Are you checking up on an ex-girlfriend? Wait, who? Rex? Classic Rex, am I right? Pushing someone into a pit and then sending the dogs after them.
Elias Kellum, Omega.
Oh! Was he just assassinated? Oh my god.
Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2.
How does she have footage from the Normandy? Oh, I don't know
Subject
if
Zero.
Uh-oh.
Ship now defunct.
Wow, Jack, that's incredible.
Aria Talok, Omega.
All right, looks like that's all of it. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you so much. We're getting back on our ship now. This was an awesome side quest. I really, really enjoyed it. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode. Right after I research everything that we found.